Hi, this is Stephanie Barnes, and this is a brick wall chat. This is an extra special COVID version of my brick wall chats. I still have some episodes in reserve, so I don't know what number this is, and I'm going to post it out of order anyway. So today is Tuesday, April the 21st. I don't usually date these, but I think in this case it's relevant and important. So we have been in lockdown-ish for this is the sixth week, I think, here in Berlin in Germany. And yeah, it's I just wanted to record some of my thoughts. I posted on LinkedIn last, I think it was Friday, and had a lot of response for one of my posts lately. Almost 1,000 views the last time I looked earlier today, which is nice because a lot of my posts lately have not been breaking over 100, which is disappointing and frustrating. But that's the LinkedIn algorithm, and we'll save that rant for another day. But this one from last Friday got some notice and a lot of reactions from people. So I thought I would post a video to kind of expand on it. And the post just says about, that this is an opportunity, that people are talking about wanting to go back to normal, and when will things get back to normal? And my post just said, I don't know that that's possible, at least not in the short or medium term, until there's a vaccination or some way of effectively treating this virus that's going to allow us to get back to anything that looks like normal or looks like life before the virus entered the world. And I don't know that that's necessarily a bad thing. I think there's some things that we can learn from what's happened over the last few weeks. Things about the importance of taking a break and reflecting and helping each other out and taking the space that we need to deal with the things that are going on in our lives, and that there's something more important than our jobs. And our jobs and money is important too, and being able to pay the rent. I don't mean to discount or belittle that or ignore it, because that is certainly important. But there are things that are more important, family and friends, and yeah, taking care of ourselves. So that was what the post was about, and some comments about taking those lessons and adopting them and making them part of the new normal. So taking that time, putting that time back in our schedule to spend time with family and friends and to take care of ourselves, and to put some space back in our work lives so that we have time to reflect and to think about things, and look and see what other people are doing, how other people are coping and managing, and what we can learn from them. So and adopting that, and taking a more holistic view of things rather than focusing strictly on our jobs, making us whole, regardless of what aspect of our lives we're looking at or focused on. Well, that's one of the interesting things about everybody working from home, is you see their kids and their dogs and their cats and their pets and their spouses and all kinds of things that you don't normally get a window into, and realize that they're just human beings like the rest of us, and we all live and breathe and eat and hope that everyone is going to be okay, and we're all in this together, and we all want the best for each other. So in this situation, so I think hopefully we can adopt more of that and make that part of our new normal, rather than going back to the way things were, because quite honestly, the way things were wasn't working for a lot of people, and things needed to change. So maybe this is the way things are going to change. I think that there's a huge opportunity in this current situation for changing, for recognizing what's important, and going ahead in a different way. Yeah, I'm trying to think. There was a whole bunch of stuff running through my head. I didn't make any notes, and I just did the spur of the moment because I had everything set up from doing my virtual mini online workshops about adding creativity to virtual meetings. And so I thought I'm going to do this, and so here I am babbling, and I can't remember what I wanted to say. I did want to say something about the fact that I found I have had a different experience of this situation than a lot of people. I'm an introvert and highly sensitive, so a lot of this is very familiar and comfortable for me. Working at home is something I do most of the time anyway. Working virtually with people in other cities, countries, continents is not new for me. I've done that for 20 years. Um, and yeah, and so that's this part. The technology is better than when I started doing it 20 years ago when I was still working for Hewlett Packard. And most of the distance stuff, the virtual stuff, was on the phone um, without any kind of video. Um, so, or, using some software that still was based around the phone and really didn't use video because the bandwidth just wasn't there. So 20 years on, having video bandwidth is nice to be able to see people um, and yeah, see them, so which is nice. See their smiles and see their fun and see them read the body language um, and yeah, have some fun. But yeah, so I've had a different experience. What I find difficult is not being able to go out when I do want to go out, when I do need to go out, go grocery shopping, um, and things that I have to think about. Well, how busy is the grocery store? At least I find myself thinking that because I'm in a higher risk group, because I have asthma, and and so I find myself thinking much more purposely about, is this a good time to go to the grocery store? Is this not a good time to go to the grocery store? How busy will it be? um, and getting very upset with people who don't keep the social distancing when I'm out, joggers or people on bicycles or just other people on the sidewalk. And so this is why I try to go out when there's not a lot of people, because I find that very stressful. But I also recognize that yeah, most people I talk to don't have the same level of, I'm going to say, anxiety around it. And just don't have the same, I'm not having the same, I don't have creative blocks. I've been painting and doing different things. I don't feel like I have a creative block. I'm not blocked. I'm as busy as I ever was, trying to connect with people and yeah, trying to connect with people and help them in whatever way I can, with the knowledge management consulting I do, with the creativity and innovation stuff that I do. Um, and yeah, so I'm I'm definitely keeping busy. This people saying they're bored, which I appreciate, is because they've lost work or they're on reduced hours or whatever. Um, I kind of look at that with envy because I would love to be spending some more time trying to still learn German and just relax and have some more time to paint, and read and do things that I'm not doing because I'm still doing my work stuff, my consulting stuff. So, which I like too, but the whole being bored thing does not ring true for me. But like I say, I appreciate that that's my experience. Anyway, I just looked at the timer on this video. It's almost at the 9-minute mark, which means I probably should wrap this up, and I have probably babbled on for much too long. I don't know that anyone will actually watch this. But yeah, this has been a special COVID-19 version of my brick wall chats. And I hope you'll stick around, check out some of the other videos in my brick wall chats, or check out the videos from the mini online workshops. Um, they're in another playlist on my YouTube channel. And yeah, stay home, stay healthy, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and yeah, have take care of yourself, whatever that means for you. Take care of yourself. Thanks. Bye.